The universe is infinitely vast. Within it there are countless heavenly bodies as possibilities. In the known universe, there are many planets that have reliefs as bare as they are interesting, with visual aspects as striking as huge colossi like Jupiter, even as beautiful as Saturn with its impressive rings. So much diversity in outer space, including its different atmospheres, has made us rethink and consider the possibility or not of the existence of life in the universe. Certainly, the number of hostile planets for the manifestation of living organisms is, according to what we know today, extremely limited. However, this does not definitively close the question: is there intelligent life in outer space? Hello, welcome to Amazing Words in English, a space of knowledge where you will learn more about the universe that surrounds us, the planets and stars that are part of it, and above all, our beloved planet Earth. As you know, today we will be talking about whether intelligent life exists in outer space. I invite you, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, to do so and activate the bell to be notified of the next topics that will be released very soon. Once the introduction is done, and with nothing else to add, let's begin. It is not advisable to start this topic without first talking about a fundamental problem that affects many, and that is that there is an apparent contradiction between the estimates that affirm that there is a high probability that there are other intelligent civilizations in the observable universe, and the absence of evidence of these civilizations. Known as the Fermi paradox, it raises the implausibility between the number of worlds and planets in the universe and, despite the current limited technology, the non-existence of obvious samples of microorganisms, much more of intelligent life, or at least what we have been able to observe with the help of telescopes. In addition to this, in 1961, a formula was devised by radio astronomer Frank Drake, even though there is not enough data to solve this equation. The formula, called the Drake equation, is used to estimate the number of civilizations in our galaxy, the Milky Way, likely to have detectable radio emissions and therefore be considered intelligent life. But how does the search for life on other planets begin? For that, astronomers tried to find signs of gases, the so-called biosignals or biosignatures. One clue to them is the presence of methane, which on Earth is produced by volcanoes, cattle, and termites, among others. Scientists trying to find methane in combination with other chemical elements such as hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, as well as water, which we already know are vital for the sustenance of life. Of course, certain planets have given certain signs of having in the future and having been able in the past the possibility of sustaining life, as is the case of planet Mars, where the recent discovery and finding of reliable evidence regarding the existence of water has given signs that at least, and based on theories in very early phases, the certain possibility that life could have existed in the past. AMSR lead scientist Minashi Watwa of Arizona State University put it this way: currently, on today's Mars, the probability of any life is very tiny. That there is life deep underground, but for surface searches, we look for evidence of ancient biosignals. Another criteria is the so-called habitability zone, where the planet, or failing that, any celestial body, is neither too far nor too close to its star, allowing for relatively constant temperature conditions. Earth is a perfect example of this, as its benevolent warm temperatures allowed life to sustain itself. The Kepler Space Telescope, launched by NASA in 2009, has helped significantly in the search for exoplanets. On the other hand, and other celestial bodies also suggest the possibility of the existence of life, or at least in the form of microorganisms. Well, it was discovered, and according to future research, that Jupiter's moon, Europa, has oceans of liquid water under a large layer of ice. Other very possible limitations, so that until now, contact between civilizations has not occurred, is that finite resources will impose limits on exponential development, both ours and theirs. Another certain possibility is that they hide their existence from humanity. They might do so due to ethical considerations or a desire to maintain cultural diversity. They could also be deliberately hidden for various reasons, such as avoiding their destruction by other even more advanced civilizations, wanting to live without interference from other forms of life, do not have sufficient technology due to previous experience in other contacts, or do not present interest towards human beings. Another theory is that they have already disappeared, either due to the extinction of their planet or due to intelligent activity, their own or others. Not to mention also that they have may existed, even visited our planet in the past, but due to the limited reach of our technology at that time, a proper record of it could not have been made. Other slightly more far-fetched approximations is that it is possible that we ourselves are the extraterrestrials, who came to Earth in a meteorite in a very early and undeveloped life form, perhaps as microorganisms, and through evolution we managed to adapt to the environment of Earth. Perhaps that explains the fact that we have consciousness and the common animal lacks it. On the other hand, it has been theorized that any intelligent society and sufficiently technological will be transmitting information. For example, electromagnetic radiation generated by humans is detectable within a radius of more than 50 light years from Earth and is constantly expanding. Many are the radio signals detected by the universe, but at first sight without science they are very precisely extraterrestrial life. Another theory to consider is that these radio signals are indeed emitted, but they are encrypted so that they are imperceptible to our radars, as Edward Snowden postulated to Neil deGrasse Tyson in a podcast. Astronomers estimate that there could be 40 billion Earth-like planets in the Milky Way. The possibilities are still very vast, since a growing portion of the scientific community is inclined to consider that there might be some form of extraterrestrial life that may have developed intelligence of some kind in places where conditions are propitious, although it is generally considered that probably such life exists only in basic forms or in microscopic forms, be it in a bacterial form, among others. The door is still effectively open to all possibilities. Dear YouTube friends, here is today's video. Please do not forget to like, share with your friends this incredible information about whether there is intelligent life in outer space. Write us in the comment box to let us know your opinions and concerns about the subject in question, and subscribe to learn more about the universe that surrounds us, the planets and stars that are part of it, and above all, our beloved planet Earth. Until the next video.